Eggs.
They're my best friend. No, I'm kidding. Oh, she's so shallow.
That's okay. They're my best friends too. Your best friends are my best friends.
Me too.
Well, Miss Adrienne, I'm glad you're out here, babes. In the new pant, right around the corner, we're gonna finally get the shop for that. But in the meantime, a little sale price treat. Am I seeing this right? I mean, $33, not just for a tank, but one with your mesh hem attached to it. And the price goes up at the end of the night. So we don't have a ton to go around. There was a day that Lori, a few weeks ago, brought a very gorgeous special cardigan to our customer. And I swear that day was buy a cardigan, buy a tank. That's what all of you were doing. And I don't blame you. I did the same thing. But the point is now we're very limited in our tank. So to get this one for $33, it's a find.
And again, most of our tanks are, you know, one-of-a-kind laces. This one has that double scalloped edge. There's 4 inches. Look how soft that is. This one is so special, and the colors again. This was one of the first tanks of this new season.
Well, check out these choices. Viola purple for my purple ladies out there. You're really one of our only brands that still brings us purple.
Because it's one of my favorite colors. So that just goes if I had this out.
It's funny when you put that purple next to that pink pant, it makes it look more purple, like more of a mauve versus less of a pink. All right, here's Stillwater blue. Remember, that's that color that, depending on the fabric Lori's using it in, it reads more blue or green. It reads very turquoise here.
It does.
I am not afraid
that's
to go
beautiful
there
together.
in life either. Done. Okay, then you've got the black. I mean, that's a duh at $33.
It's a duh.
Right? You just get it.
These
and then alabaster.
In this gorgeous lace and 95 rayon span, and if you know us, you know that these are so like important in the wardrobe. If you've never tried, kind of today's your day to try these tanks.
Sure.
Are a little
and if you want the
addicting.
alabaster, that too is getting more limited.
I mean, these are just perfect wardrobe pieces.
This is last call. This is
so
ambrosia.
Pretty. That's that ambrosia that we were saying is such a pretty color.
I mean, I'm just going to put the alabaster pant next to it.
Like
put a jacket with it.
You might have to be careful with a bodyguard if you go out in that outfit. They'll be all over
and
you.
Then wait, don't look at Pink-esque. It did just sell out. We mentioned the tank was here tonight. I'm just going to thank you. All right, so I want to go over to Adrienne.
Yeah.
Because you have to know about Lori's tanks. If you've not shopped with us before, every Monday, 5 o'clock. Sometimes we start early, sometimes we go late, but as of now, an hour show at 5 o'clock. One day I'm going to make it a 24-hour show. But in the meantime, teach us the ways with a tank, because this is just option 1 right here.
It's so option 1. It is a category in our collection that is layers and tanks. So 95.5 is pretty much most of the collection. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, you guys are in the same outfit.
Beautiful.
Different
the colors are just, honestly, I had a moment of, like, because as great as the shapes and everything are, color is so important. And I kind of fit right in too.
You do. You guys are a family photo.
So 95 rayon 5 spandex, that beautiful, beautiful, lightweight, life-changing to a lot of you women fabric that's so soft. And then we do them all different. So this is such a perfect little neckline, that U shape, the little binding around the neck and armhole, so it's very sophisticated, fits in the bust, and then comes away from the body, but you wouldn't even know that. Is this loose or oversized? No, it just comes away and then comes down. You've got 4 inches of that gorgeous, gorgeous lace. Now here's the scoop. You don't even find this length anywhere in any other store.
Which, by the way, is 28.5 inches to 34.5. So longer than like a typical top. If you're wearing tanks and then your belly pops out, that's too short. We want longer. We want length.
We want length. And also, do you wear them sleeveless like this? 1,000%. If you don't wear sleeveless like I don't, these go underneath all my tops. You saw them with the top, the lace.
I'm just going to grab some shirts.
Yeah, that we just presented, the lace polo with the top I have on. Really everything. I'll do that arc in the front so that you can layer.
I just grabbed all the white.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just going to hold that up next to Adrienne. So like that blue would peek out from under the $42 balloon sleeve. That blue would peek out from the pin tuck that we loved. You're getting the hang of it, but you know, that blue would peek out from the polo. I always find too, it saves you money. when you buy these tank tops because it reinvents your wardrobe.
It does.
If you're going into your closet and you don't want to get rid of this top, you only bought it last year, but you fell out of love with it, grab a tank at $33 tonight and just kind of style your pieces in your closet in a new, fresh way.
Totally.
And you'll be in love with your wardrobe again.
It's true. And then, again, so many of us know that we love those little accents, as like a Victorian lace or those old world beautiful like laces that this is. And so you have just a regular t-shirt, your favorite regular t-shirt, which is great on its own.
Right? I'm going to bring Lori over to show colors again.
But, by the way, then you put this underneath it, and that t-shirt becomes something, and your outfit becomes something else. If you wear leggings, please wear this over them. That's where they originally
Is this where I
came
should
from.
ask about the leggings? Leggings, Lori Goldstein?
They're
leggings?
coming.
They're coming. Okay, they're coming. 700
They are.
orders placed. Here's your choices again, and then we'll hang out with Adrian and Kate and go over sizes. We've got viola purple.
So
It
that's
is
what
so
Kate
pretty.
has on. It's so pretty, you guys. And honestly, think of these colors as neutrals. There's nothing.
I know. I was just thinking about our very first shirt that you're wearing. Imagine phantom gray over purple. Imagine bluebell over purple. I can keep going, but there was that alabaster, or I'm sorry, tapioca cream. That over purple. Ah, gorgeous.
That is gorgeous.
So that's why we try viola purple. Still water blue. I want you to think like Tiffany's box blue.
It's
like,
total
you know,
Tiffany's
Caribbean
box
water blue. It is so pretty.
And there is
if you
no
bought
problem.
the jacket,
It really is great with the jacket. And this is as an outfit with your
coming
jacket.
up soon, our brand new pants.
Or my jacket.
Oh, wait,
I mean,
keep
how
your jacket
chi-
there.
Yes.
Look at the black.
Yes.
If you struggle when the dress code says, let's go a little dressier, let's snazz it up a little bit and go a little bit more glam, grab at an $11 easy pay, a black tank top, put it under any blouse, and you've just dressed up your
Look
look
at
for
this
$33.
with your white pants.
Done. Someone
She's
bring me
going
champagne and a
somewhere.
clutch bag.
Thank you.
And a babysitter.
Yeah.
Not for me, for the kids.
And then this with the white, the alabaster. I
Wait.
mean, that's the neutrals.
I gotta figure out what pants. Okay, let's practice for Friday. Brand new show. What would
Well,
Lori do for
I'm
the
doing
pants?
you.
Oh, yeah, she knows
so
me well.
I couldn't bite
so
your
that's
style
what
right
I
there.
would do. But that's what Lori would do.
Is that what our show should have been? Bite my style.
Yes. I don't know if that would have gotten improved, so we
I
did
don't
twice
think
the
so.
style, but Bite My Style would have been good. You know what's so funny? Bree is graduating 5th grade
No.
on Thursday. It's a big deal.
crazy.
She's going to get her hair braided tonight from a sweet woman, Karen, who used to be in our hair salon.
Yeah. Oh,
she's
yes.
at our salon in the studio. She's now at a hair salon by my house. So it's a process. She's going to braid Bree's hair tonight, so she has one night to sleep in it, and then she takes the braids out.
Oh,
so she has
yes. We
a
love that
day of
look.
braids and then a day of curly hair. But anyway, I'm telling you this because Bree is such of an age where you're copying with fashion and it's a no-go. And it's like, no, you copied my color and you copied how I did my socks and you copied how I did my hair. And I feel like now, not even the age of possibility, but at some point in our life we realize that that really is
That's
flattering.
shit, yeah.
And you know, I don't have to ask you for permission to wear the same look, and you're like, go for it now.
That is like, that is sharing, but I do remember it's like, you'd have those friends and it's like, Mom, everything
right now.
I do, she does.
That's Bree right
I
now.
know.
But I'm trying to teach her. Babe, that means you're
okay.
inspiring them.
Yeah, she's a cool girl.
Okay.
She better get used to it.
I know, you better get used to it, kiddo. And it's nice when, you know, you get to start the trend and everybody
Yeah.
else follows.
Yeah.
Lori Goldstein's been doing that her entire
And then you move
life.
on.
And then you move on.
That's what
Start
happens.
a new trend.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Lori's going to start a new trend in just a minute with her new textured pants. But in the meantime, stay on the phone line for the tank top so you can inspire your group of
Yes.
whether they're in 5th grade, 60,
But
or
I do
90.